Assalamualaikum students, I am Miss Aisha Abid from Army Public School and College, Khanewal. Today I welcome you all in our class 8 subject biology week 5th by F6 online support program. Topic 4 and your teacher is Miss Aisha Abid. Our topic today is importance of fertilizers. Objective, we will be able to understand the importance of fertilizers. First of all, the main question, what are fertilizers? Fertilizers, you have often observed the farmers, they are spreading white crystals on their fields, and there are certain ads in our TV which are giving us an appreciation if we use these fertilizers, namely Angro urea, Sona DAP. So what are those? These all are fertilizers, and according to your book, fertilizers, they increase the plant's ability to grow and to get energy more and more. As humans cultivated plants, it was learned that addition of certain materials to the soil sometimes results in the plants with desirable characteristics, such as more fruit. The plants will be given more fruit if we apply some fertilizers on it. They will grow faster, and they will give out more attractive flowers, and hence more pollination will take place and more fruits will take place, will be made ultimately. Such raw materials are known as fertilizers, those materials which are added to the plants. Now, what is what are different types of fertilizers? Fertilizers, they are broadly classified into two major types. They may be organic fertilizers or inorganic fertilizers. We will study them, both of them, with examples in a few moments. Different types of fertilizers. Organic fertilizers, they are made up just by natural products such as plants and animals residues, while inorganic fertilizers, they are made with any of the chemical products, which there are a lot of different types of each one. So students, can you make a guess that the ads which we see on the TV during our favorite program of fertilizers, the ads of fertilizers, what are they representing, either organic or inorganic? This is your question for today. You have to go through those ads and make a guess about what are those fertilizers which are promoted by the TV. They're either organic or inorganic. Coming towards organic fertilizers are derived from plant and animal materials. They're waste products, they're the peels of plants. All of these are included in organic fertilizers. Organic fertilizers, they are more complex and take time to be broken down into the forms which are usable by the plants. Most commonly used organic fertilizers are either manure or it is compost. What are those terms? Let's see in our upcoming slides. You can see here organic fertilizers, they are derived from either vegetables and all the plants and make the compost of it. The compost is the waste product or the last step in the making of fertilizer from the fruits and vegetables. While if we get the poultry material or the waste product from the hens and the waste product from the cows and goats, this will make manure. So this was hence here in this picture. Can you guess? Can you make a guess? Is it composed of manure? Yes, it is composed because it is only involving the vegetables and fruits residues. Now, organic fertilizers, they also increase some of the factors. Why are we using organic fertilizers? One of the reason is that they increase soil drainage. Soil drainage so that water can drain into the soils and reach the roots of the plant, so that where the water is absorbed. Aeration. Aeration is the process in which the oxygen can penetrate into the soil so that bacteria there can live, and the living organisms which are earthworms, they can survive under the soil. Soil ability to hold nutrients. What are those nutrients? We already discussed that those nutrients are all the minerals which are present in the soil itself, and according to plant's needs, plant will absorb these nutrients by dissolving it in the water. So here we can see the organic fertilizers. They are plant nutrients, microorganisms in the soil nutrients. They all are organic matter is present, and soil nutrients they are converted by microorganisms in the plant and given to the plant, so that plant's growth and plant's yield may be increased. Now coming towards inorganic fertilizers, what are those? These are naturally occurring inorganic fertilizers. They include rock phosphate, P, elemental sulfur, S, and gypsum. So inorganic fertilizer, they contain mainly rocks and different elements, which are different minerals. Now, some of the important features of inorganic fertilizers are they are not chemically modified. If nitrogen is main element, they are called nitrogen fertilizers. If organic fertilizers they contain nitrogen, then we call them nitrogen fertilizers. Most of them they dissolve readily in water, unlike the organic fertilizers, which are very complex and cannot be easily broken down or dissolved in the water. They are immediately available to the plants for uptake. No further processing will take place in order the plants would get them those inorganic fertilizers inside their body and make use of them. The main difference between organic and inorganic fertilizers is very clear cut. Distinction between organic and inorganic fertilizers is not always clear cut. Sometimes we confuse both of these terms. Urea, for example, is an organic compound. It is an organic compound, and it can be used as organic fertilizer. But when it is synthesized chemically in our industry or in some factory, this will be grouped with the inorganic fertilizers. So you can see here the confusion. Now let us take a look at this video so that we may understand the basic concept of fertilizers.
Introduction to manures, fertilizers, and soil fertility management. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define and describe manure, define and describe fertilizers, and explain soil fertility management. Agriculture is one of the major professions for many people all over the world. We human beings solely depend on agriculture to satisfy all our daily food needs and to sustain life on earth. It is one of the reasons why we have the liberty of choosing so many food types and flavors. Are you aware of the several factors that are involved in agriculture, which provides us with disease-free and nutritious food? It is a fact that a plant species requires around 18 essential elements for its growth. Out of the 18 elements, only 3 elements that are obtained from sunlight, air, and water are readily available to the plants. Then, what about the remaining 15? Have any idea? Yes, the plants entirely depend on the soil for the remaining 15 elements that are minerals. Every soil type should possess the potential and the capacity to continuously provide all these essential nutrients that are required for proper plant growth. But continuous exploitation of the soil through round-the-year cultivation of a single crop or intercultural operations wears out the soil, as well as it has the tendency to reduce the nutrient content present in the soil. Hence, it is necessary that every farmer should keep the soil rich in nutrients and minerals by applying appropriate manures and fertilizers for sustainable agriculture. Thus, manures and fertilizers have become an essential entity of modern-day agriculture in maintaining soil fertility. Now let us discuss about manures, fertilizers, and soil fertility management. Manures. Manures are generally denoted as the materials that are derived from organic wastes and crop residues without the addition of any other chemical components. Thus, manures are said to be of organic nature. They provide various nutrients to the plants. In addition, manures also contribute in improving the physical, chemical, and biological properties of the soil. Manures can be categorized into 2 types, based upon the concentration of the plant nutrients that it provides. They are bulky organic manures and concentrated organic manures. Bulky organic manures contain minimal amounts of nutrients and hence are required in larger quantities. Some of the examples are farmyard manures, green manures, vermicompost, and sludge. Concentrated organic manures have high amounts of plant nutrients compared to the bulky organic manures. So, the requirement is very minimal. Some of the examples are oil cake, meat meal, etc. Importance of organic manures. Organic
So that was all for our today's lesson. I hope you understand the lesson very carefully, and do not forget to learn your today's task, which is different types of fertilizers, including organic and inorganic fertilizers. So that's all for today's lesson. Thank you so much for your attention. Stay healthy, stay curious. Allah Hafiz.